So basically, this particular part of the session will be dedicated to how to configure a Cisco router, basic configuration of Cisco router. So one thing you need to do for yourself, if you want it to be easy and peasy, is to get this application I open now. This is a notepad. When you get a notepad, it will make it easy for you to send in all your configurations. So it is like when you want to build a house, you have a plan. So when you are now building it, it will give you, it will be easy to checkmate, am I making any mistake or not? So this is a notepad. So first of all, the first configuration will be enable. This is obtainable in any working environment. If you have been given a project, you need to have a notepad where you can copy and paste into the device. You don't, nobody is using PowerMan methodology. Say I know
cramming.
No, you just need to type it out yourself decently and compare and contrast before you move on. So now after enable, we need to do configure terminal. Said it the other time, we can use the short form that is config T, but we write it out. Configure terminal, we enter. Now, after this, it will take us to another mode. So now look at our interface. So from here, we just need to do interface. I will be using short form inter. So now that interface we want to configure is what? Is G0/0/0. We click enter. And then now we put the IP address. IP address will be short form of, I will do the short form IP add. So you put the IP address there on 192.168.9.1. I will put the subnet mask, which is 255.255.255.0. We click enter. And now, if you look at this interface, it's done. That is why it's showing red. This is a command to bring it up. We call it no shutdown, no shutdown. No shutdown. Once I click this command, it will come up. So from here, you click, you type exit. Now, with all these commands, I've configured this interface completely. I want to go to the other interface. If you to pay attention to this configuration, this gigabyte, you see, one is 0/0/0/0/0. One is gigabyte 0/0/1. They are not the same. If you miss the IP that belongs to the other side and put it to this side, there will be problem because the interfaces, the users in the other interface that you made mistake on, they won't be able to communicate. So let's configure the second interface, which is interface G0. I can put enter here. I put 1. 0/0/1. I click enter. IP address 192.168.10.1 and then 255.255.255.0. We click enter. The same thing, we say no short. We click enter and then exit. Now with this, we have configured the two interfaces. They will be up and running.
Excuse me. So this one we are doing now is just to configure the router, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
We have configured the router now.
Okay.
Once you paste this one there, we have configured the router. And then before we paste this thing here, first thing we need to check is we need to first of all run this command. After we do enable, we do show IP interface brief. For us to ascertain that the interface we want to configure, does it have interface? Does it have anything assigned to it? You can see that it's unassigned, right? This is the first step. Even in production, you can't just jump into configuration without ascertaining that, oh, what's underlay of what I want to do. So if you confirm that there's nothing there, you now go ahead and assign an IP. So now I can do.
Can I ask a question, please?
Okay.
Do we need to change the host name?
If you want, you can do, but it doesn't have anything to do with our configuration. Okay. Host name is just a kind of identification. Right? It's just an identification. Yeah. So that's just it. So if you want to, it's a small command too. If you want to do the host name, you just go here from enable.
Enable, yeah.
After the config T, you say enter host name. Okay, we can call it slab.
Okay.
So that's it. So I'll copy everything here now. This is copy. I'll go to the router and paste.
How did you do that? I'm sorry. How did you do the copy and paste?
I don't do copy and paste. I go to my notepad.
Okay. So normal something. Okay.
So I go to my notepad.
Just to copy everything there. Okay.
Yeah. Look at it. If you see now, you see the interface is up.
Yes.
It was red before. And then look at it on the switch. It's propagating from orange to green.
Yes.
So now the router is up and running. It has an interface. Everything is green. It's fine. It looks promising now. But can they communicate?
No.
Why?
You need to ping it, right?
Why?
You mean, are you talking about the device to communicate with each other?
Yes.
Yeah, I think they can communicate now.
You said?
I think they can communicate now, since the router is up and running. And...
Oh, Mr. Bode, you shouldn't be the one answer this question live. You know they cannot be communicated because there's no route in between them.
No, is that not the route you did? Oh, okay. I didn't get the question anyway.
I said now, can they communicate? Now, can all these two LAN, this LAN 1 and LAN 2 can communicate? Now, you see them?
Okay, that is after you ping them, right?
Yeah. Okay. This is laptop 5. Laptop 5. We are now pinging laptop 3. Now they are communicating. Why are they communicating and why they should not communicate before? Why they are communicating now is because this router is the one that the both LAN link to. There's no other router in between them. So it's routing, like now if I go to this router now, I do show route. Okay. Now he has changed the name to test lab and everything we paste there work fine. But for you to leave the app, you can do exit. Exit. Now we do show IP route. So now, if you look at it, you show that we have connected link. Connect to .9 and it's connected to .10. So it has put these two IP or these two subnets on the routing table. Now, both link, both 6, laptop 3, laptop 4, they can share data, they can ping each other. Just the basic configuration of routing. We do not even do route, we just do basic communication on this topology. Because now, if I put another router here, it becomes 2 routers, because each router would depict a location. Maybe this router is in Georgia, another one will be in New York. So for them to communicate, there should be a route in between them. It can be static, it can be dynamic. So that is the area I wanted us to go today, so that we close the issue of routing, and then every other thing we need to learn, we'll be reading about it. But if all of us don't have, or some of us don't have lab to test drive this, it will not go where, because you can see this thing several times, and then when it comes to do it, it becomes that you have not even seen before.
Yeah,
I'm trying to do this kind of topology now. I'm looking for the switch. I can't find the switch on my own.
It's there.
Okay, if you want to see switch, go to the, can you see my console?
Yeah.
Okay, let me bring this thing.
Yeah, and I can't,
See,
this line now, I can't get it. It's not on my own.
here, you see,
Yeah.
that is for, that's for laptop. See this place. Once you click on this one, it will populate router and switch. Okay, let me click on it.
Hold on.
See, this is switch, this is router, this is hot.
Everything is router there. There's
No. You don't come here, come this place.
No, I don't have that side. That side. How do I get to that side?
Click on the router. Click on the
device.
On the device. Once you click on the device, you see them populate. Okay, what I will do is this.
I've seen one. I've seen the switch.
Okay, let me. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have configured this interface. This interface, we assign IP to this one. We assign IP to this one, IP to this one, IP to this one. So that is why they can now share data. But if we remove this router, I will put these 2 links together without a router, they will still communicate, because this is layer 2 device. I hope that communicates well, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me say now, I put this switch, because switch, most of the time, switch, most of the time switch has a lot of interfaces. Okay, let me check. This one has how many interfaces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 12, 24 interfaces. 24 interfaces. So that is all about switch and router configuration in Cisco.
I have 2 questions, please.
Okay.
In a real life scenario,
Okay.
let's say on the job, because I was asking Mr. Gani this morning,